That's right, ladies and gentlemen. It's that time yet again for our last show for 2025.
Wow.
Happy New Year, everybody.
Happy New
This
Year.
is Drinks with Dee Dee.
And John.
Love you.
You.
That's me. We're drinking champagne.
Now this airs on New Year's Day.
Yeah, but it's still. Oh,
Right
I like that.
Do you?
Mm-hmm.
We are drinking Moet Chandon. And we usually go with Veuve Clicquot, but I wanted to check this out because that's what Mad.
Veuve Clicquot, the champagne of. Did you ever watch Ab Fab?
I have no idea what that is.
Oh my gosh. I'm afraid it's British humor. It's actually absolutely
like
fabulous.
Benny Hill?
The name is absolutely fabulous. It's a yeah, but it's not that kind of show. It's just it's a sitcom, and I think you would like it because they travel quite some distance to get their Veuve.
Oh.
Oh yeah, they love Veuve. And
we love Veuve, but we're going.
Disco Ball is back.
Disco Ball.
Look at that.
Happy New Year.
Take that, Bobby Bones. Ha! Look at my trophy.
Yeah. Oh. As in wife? Trophy wife? Okay,
yeah, that's what I meant. Yeah, that's what I meant.
Yeah, but John was calling me his disco ball in the beginning. I mean, it did not take long.
She looked like a disco ball. She still looks like a disco ball, especially today.
Yeah. Happy New Year.
Happy disco ball. It's been quite a week. We've had a great time. I can't remember where we left off talking with you because we had some camera issues at. We were at Belterra last week, right? When
Yes.
we did this. Yeah, we were at
We had
Belterra.
a ball at Belterra. I'm going to check out.
Fighting the setting sun so that we could do the podcast in the hotel room there. But I kind of like this set. I think this is great. It's not a set. It's not a set. It's actually our living room. Whoa! Oh, hey, we almost forgot. Here's a blast from the past. This was so much fun. New Year's Rockin' Eve, 1980. 80 maybe.
So, baby,
I did this with Aaron Moran. There's Aaron. I did. Babe, I'm leaving. I sang that song.
Babe, I'm leaving.
And once again, somehow I try to smile.
Boy, you've got a nice voice.
Thank you. I'll be alone and he could leave.
Without you.
Anyway, was with Aaron Moran, and you know who else was on the show? Who's in the news today?
No.
Is Barry Manilow. So here's to Barry Manilow's health. We hope Barry Manilow gets better. What a great voice!
Lung cancer.
Some of the greatest music of all time.
Love Barry Manilow.
But here's a picture of Aaron Moran and John Schneider from New Year's Rockin' Eve back in 1980, I think it was. Love you, Aaron.
We love doing a podcast here. It's nice and cozy, even though it's got New York, London, and Paris behind us.
Yeah, that actually is a real thing. It's not a backdrop. Some people think this is a backdrop. It's not a backdrop. That is we found that at an antique store here in Madison. Oh, careful.
Has all these wonderful boutique stores, antique stores,
I think
and our
safer just to put them down.
And our Christmas gifts. We exchange huge chairs. We mentioned them last week. Golf clubs, glasses. Now these are not but these are beautiful champagne.
The glasses are right over there. We can't really show them to you.
Green, but we used them last week. And boy, did we have a good time at Belterra. We really did. We were going to go to the Biltmore and thought, well, we wanted to hang around home a little longer because it's going to be a very busy year. So we're taking a little time at home and having a great time. It's cold now. It's really, really cold now, but that's okay because at Belterra it was like 70 degrees. And that was like, what?
It was 70 degrees 2 days ago here. We played golf 2 days ago.
That's sunrise.
Shorts, t-shirt, golf shirt, and then...
and what was it like?
Dee Dee's app said, it's going to be cold tomorrow. I'm like, oh, come on. It's not going to be. It can't drop 40 degrees.
It did.
It did overnight. I did my my stairs this morning, my Bowflex, and my fingernails hurt because it was so cold out there. That's how you know it's cold when your fingernails
hurt. Yeah.
Yep. By the way, speaking of fingers, look at that. The body is amazing, isn't it? I think I can use my fingerprint to get back on my computer now. I'm not sure. For a while I couldn't. I could still put in the password, but I couldn't use my fingerprint because it didn't
He
recognize my
sliced
fingerprint
enough of
anymore.
his finger
Yeah.
off that there was no
But
fingerprint.
look, it's healing really nicely. And the other one is healing really
That's
nicely.
right.
And it helped with my golf game because I had to keep my fingers off the club because it would really pull. Because I had a bandage on that for, 3 weeks now.
But John was a total trooper because he had a show a few days later. The doctor's like, you really shouldn't play the guitar. And he's like, well, yeah, I'm going to. In fact, I've got a show in New York City, which went really well. But,
Friday night, yeah.
but
4
John
days.
said
Thanks.
here and there, he's like, you could tell he was in pain, but he was a trooper. Then he had another show in Tennessee. And did it really hurt there in Tennessee?
No, I had the show in Palm Springs.
That's right. We had 3
in between, and then I did the show in Tennessee. By the time I got to Tennessee,
It was okay?
It was okay enough that I could make a mistake. I still can't quite pluck. I like to play with my fingernails. That's why I have these fingernails. But I also like to kind of pluck out a base with my thumb and pointer finger. But that would still kind of catch the skin there. So I don't think I'm going to do that for a little while yet. But made it through all that. But it did help my golf game there for a while.
Because he had to reposition his fingers.
Just had to keep these fingers away from the club at all costs. So it's a weird swing, but it did not the thumb, but yeah, it was fun. And then in between all of that, we tried to kill ourselves going down the hill at the golf course on that sled. That was a lot of fun.
Because when we went back to the golf course to play golf, it's like, oh, hey, that's where you just about fell over off the bridge. That's where John was. And it would not have been good. There were rocks underneath.
There were rocks down there.
Oh, that'd been terrible. And I was like this close. And what saved me is there's long grass at the very bottom. If not for that, I was going in.
Yeah, I wondered why people.
I was going in.
Even the young man that hit the hill at a dead run. I wondered how they got slower at the bottom toward the creek, and I wonder how are they doing that. Well, that's where all the tall grass was, all snowed over.
Pulled over.
So it was kind of a natural break that was going on down there. But you didn't know that till you got down there. So I skipped that altogether. Anyway,
all the locals knew that it was a bit treacherous what we were doing, and they're like, "Well, you came off the bridge.
There ain't no spring chickens. You're on the bridge."
People are still talking about that. See people around town. Hey, we saw that slide.
Don't you know there's a creek down there? Yeah, well, I do now. Anyway, that was a whole lot of fun. Christmas was great. Belterra was great. In fact, this one over here, she went to she's a slot machine wizard, not a pinball wizard. She's a slot machine wizard. She'll just go out. I'll say, I'll be right back. I'm going to run to the restroom, and I'll come back out, and she'll hand me a ticket for $157 or $297. It's crazy. It's crazy. I'm out there slaving at a blackjack table for $25.
It's so hard.
And she just decides to put a couple of quarters, or what do you start out with? A $20 bill?
Usually, yes.
$20 bill in the slot machine, the one that talks to her, right? But you can't make fun of it because there were folks at the blackjack table with me, and she brought over another voucher. So here's another voucher. I took these vouchers out of my pocket, and there was a lot of them. So when I went to the cashier, I had this little measly stack of chips, and I had this big stack of vouchers. And she said, "My God, how long have you been collecting these?" I said, "It's my wife. She's been doing it for about an hour and a half." She's like, anyway.
I don't know. I'm thinking sometimes maybe, didn't you say Dottie West did the same thing?
Dottie West would, but the casino would put her on one.
Another toast. I love you.
I love you too. They would put her on a mishap. Happy New Year.
And honey.
Of course, the talk all around the sports world is who called it? Who said the Seahawks were going to win by double digits against the Panthers? That'd be me. And and they did. And it was great. That's the day we played golf. We went to a Mexican restaurant in town. And I guess they must have been switching from CBS. They must have been switching in and out of that game because the poor guy behind the counter could not find. He got CBS on there, and the internet said it was CBS.
CBS,
but it wasn't. That was some other game. But they were they were switching in and out of the Panthers, Seahawks with some other.
And then at the
other team.
end, they showed the very end because, wanted to have the most exciting part of the game. And they won.
Yep, they won. And then this morning, I don't understand all this stuff, but we did learn how. I wish we had bet on the Seahawks at the sportsbook thing. We didn't do it. We could have put 20, but we could have won like a cup of coffee. But this morning, what's the first thing I hear? Honey, the Rams lost.
Yes, I have great news.
Yeah, great news. Oh, great. What's that going to be?
If you all watch, that I'm the early bird. And John, he doesn't get up late. He just kind of gets up at a normal hour, 8 or 9. And I
like that.
Early.
I used to get up at 4:30, no more. But so she had the news from last night.
And I was so wanting to tell him.
Now, why is that exciting? Explain that to people like me who don't understand the.
Well,
why does the Rams loss mean so much to the Seahawks?
Well, because everyone kept saying the Rams were going to win the whole thing, the entire Super Bowl, and now, bye, see ya. And it was fun for us.
They are the Hillary Clinton.
When we were in Belterra, I kept saying, LA Rams suck, because I knew that was kind of the big, at the time, or it seemed to be the biggest.
The big rivalry?
Yes, to the Seahawks.
Intended.
So we were kind of trash talking them and they're going to lose or whatever. Well, they did. And so did the Panthers. So we're feeling pretty good.
By double digits. I'm very proud of the double digit thing.
Yes.
Because if you go back and watch that video, I was about to say, by 7, but those little.
Then you went bold.
Something tapped me on the shoulder and said, no, this is going to be double digits. This is going to be amazing.
It was.
And was it 27-10?
I believe that's right.
Yeah. So, there you go, and we're very proud of our other buddy, John Schneider.
John Schneider.
Yeah, so John Schneider.
General manager of the Seattle Seahawks, not the manager of the Toronto
Blue Jays, and not Rob's brother.
And not the Dukes of Hazzard.
And not me. The other one. The other.
John
Schneider. Ooh, maybe that's that. What commercial would it be if you could get all 4 or 3 John Schneiders together? I really do.
A Super Bowl commercial with all the John Schneiders.
Yeah.
It would be so funny. John can drive in.
And a couple of Robs. Why not?
And you could have the Blue Jays guy make a call, but in baseball vernacular. And then John Schneider said, hey, this is my game. I'm the real John Schneider. I'm the Seahawks John Schneider. It'd be funny.
Say that again, I'll jump a car over you. Yeah, it would be funny. Maybe the phone keeps ringing in our respective offices, and it's for the other one. It's not. No, I'm not that John Schneider. And then finally, you get together. You're all back to back on the cell phone, and we all say at the same time, "No, I'm not that John Schneider." Turn around, and we see each other for the first time. It wouldn't matter what it was for. Whatever it was for would sell. Kind of like the Auto Trader commercial that Wopat and I did. Such a great commercial. Great commercial.
Yeah, when you jump through or when you go through the store window, it's so funny.
There's a little outtake there. Well, you can see there's something wrong with that shot.
Oh yeah, I never noticed. But you're a director and you're a producer and
if you watch
these videos,
if you watch that shot, the glass breaks just half a second before the car hits.
Oh.
It. Yeah, they had an explosive charge in there. And I don't know why they felt the glass needed help in breaking. Because it was, what's that kind of glass? It turns into little bitty pieces like sonic ice. Tempered glass, I think. 2 sheets, it's got anyway, it was an amazing shot. That was an amazing commercial. And I think that the whole John Schneider contingent should do that because John Schneiders are obviously classic overachievers. And they are people who people follow.
Think about it.
How great is that? How weird is that?
What are the odds that the Blue Jays, John Schneider, came this close to winning the World Series?
The World Series.
Runner-up.
Oh, by 1 call. I think they actually did. There was a bad call in the series.
Runner-up in the World Series, but still, that is a huge accomplishment. Then this John Schneider, Seahawks, I think they're going to get to the Super Bowl. I hope they win. But just to get there is a big deal. That'd be fantastic.
We should go bet on the Seahawks before we...
I agree. And then this John Schneider is the biggest star in the world. And most talented.
Certainly the biggest star in this chair.
And so talented. There's nothing this John Schneider can't do. Now, he may not be able to coach the Blue Jays as well as the other one. He may not.
No, but I know who to call for great advice.
The Seahawks as well as the other one, but he can do it all. I'm very proud of you, honey.
Thank you, baby.
You know what?
So what?
We've got a hat to give away.
We do have a hat to give away.
So I went very, very festive. I love this.
I love this hat.
I do. Okay, so this is very interesting because it's got like this beautiful plum kind of
May I?
satin. Yes.
Ooh, that's a
Sparkly.
Downton Abbey hat.
It is satiny, and I love the vintage hats. But we've been watching Nick and Nora. We're on the 5th one. There's one more left. I love that series. It's so amazing. Nora always wears these beautiful clothes, great hats, gloves, furs, the whole thing.
This is beautiful. So
it is gorgeous.
This is of the era.
Yes, but it's got like this aqua colored netting, and
Okay, I do it every week.
It's a little small for you, but I like it.
Well, this is a hat you pin on your head anyway, right?
Pretty much, yeah.
So yeah, your head won't fit in this hat because then
And they used to have the
you'd
hat
be
pins
Beaker
all
from
the
the
time.
Muppets. From the Muppets, you'd be Beaker.
Mm-hmm. But it's
beautiful.
tough to see how pretty it is, but this one has such.
Yeah, it's hard to tell.
Detail.
It's very, very colorful.
Yeah, it's gorgeous.
Very
And
nice.
that's how you should start the new year. And a colorful chapeau. And you all know I wear hats every day, and we give away a hat every week. And have an evolved into it. Oh, I think we should just put it away. I'm a little worried. I don't want champagne to spill on it.
Okay.
I don't want it to catch on fire.
That would be bad.
You know, that. But it's so pretty.
What's your question?
Okay, here's the question. So.
And then we should give the answer for last week, too.
No.
No?
No.
Okay.
I'm going to stick with this week because I don't want to go back last year. We're moving forward to this year.
Okay.
It's a good luck thing moving forward. And then I've got more good luck.
Is that like no hats on the bed?
Yes.
That's bad luck.
Yeah, I get in trouble here and there because there'll be a hat on the bed and John goes berserk.
Can't have it. Can't have a hat on the bed.
He'll throw it on the floor and then I freak out because it's on the floor. Ew. So anyway, but that's my punishment if I leave a hat on the bed.
Well, better than the historic punishment for
All right, well, go ahead.
leaving a hat on the bed. Somebody dies. That's what it's about. I think it goes back to World War II. Well, I know, but somebody that's associated with the room where the bed is, where the hat is on.
It's never happened to us. I'm just saying. Happy New Year.
Because I've never put a hat on the bed. If I do, I do it. So like I'm like, and I go over in slow motion, and I grab the hat and throw it, as a fall through frame in slow motion.
He knows I cannot stand.
I throw it gently.
Things on the floor and I pick it up. Oh, I can't stand it.
I don't throw it on the floor.
Any floor.
I do not disrespect your hat.
I just cleaned it like yesterday.
Yeah.
But it doesn't matter.
We clean up mostly. You know what's on the floor? Mostly popcorn.
Well, true. We love popcorn.
It's me. I eat popcorn like that. And
we eat a lot of popcorn. We watch, what we try to do is I pick a show, John picks a show, and we like to have popcorn together. Because, we travel a lot, but when we're at home, that's one of the things we love to do is to make popcorn and, watch movies or watch TV shows. And eat
get little pieces of it everywhere and then vacuum it up later.
What's the spice you like the best?
Tony Chachere's.
Chachere's.
It's a Louisiana Cajun spice. But be careful. You got to shake it in there because if you just put it on top and then go grab some popcorn, if you're like me, you start inhaling before the popcorn gets to your mouth. It's like, and that spice will get in there pretty quick, and that ain't no fun. That's no fun. So you got to shake it up.
There's another we have that we got from the Amish store
called Happy Salt.
I love the Happy Salt. I like that a little better. I think I like both.
Happy Salt. Then there's one that's supposed to taste like drive-in movie theater salted butter.
Where did you get that?
I think the other Amish place.
Okay, we love the Amish stores.
Yeah. But the salt in that one is very, very fine. It's almost like a powder, not like a granule. So it's easy to over salt with that. It's like making a recipe and using sea salt instead of basic salt. It stays in your fingers.
That's a bad part, especially if you're having it in bed and you've got to wash your
I've had to learn how to eat popcorn with my left hand.
Blankets and it's all.
Well, I don't put much butter on it.
No, you don't.
No, I put like a single.
It's actually pretty plain.
It's called a pat, right? A pat?
A butter, yes.
Of butter, a PAT of butter. which is like a quarter of an inch and the size of a stick. After I make the popcorn, I'll then cut off a little bit of that and I'll throw it in the same pan or pot with the heat off, swirl it around a little bit, and then pour it on top. And then take two of those metal salad bowls, basically, and shake it like that. I make that. I make that face. I make that face, and then I put it down. Then we have that popcorn. It's really great, but not a lot of butter. We use extra virgin olive oil.
It's a very good system.
Yeah, and I hope popcorn is good for you.
It is.
It's not bad for you.
No, it's fine.
And if you use all that butter, like great popcorn at Old Hickory Country Club outside of Nashville, great popcorn. But I used to have that popcorn machine, and there's a lot of oil and a lot of butter in that popcorn. That's why it's so great.
But that's not the issue. The issue is what kind of oil.
It's corn oil, right?
I don't know. I mean, you don't know what people are using. But if you use like a canola oil or sunflower oil, or, a lot of these oils are really, really bad for you. RFK has really pushed that. And that's why Steak and Shake, yay, an Indiana company, changed frying and French fries in beef tallow. And RFK said beef tallow is good for you, or at least better than the bad oils.
Better than bad.
That can kill you, basically, probably, or it's not good for you, I shouldn't say.
Allegedly.
The sunflower oil people coming forward and saying, she said blasphemy in the oil world. All right, allegedly, but RFK says beef tallow is kind of the healthiest. So fat is not bad. Fat helps your brain. Fat is a good thing in doses, I guess.
Yep.
But beef tallow is supposed to be awesome. And we bought some last night.
Yep. It looks like
in Madison, and it looks like Crisco, kind of.
It looks like Crisco. My mom used to use Crisco.
That's
Crisco
bad.
oil for everything.
That's
oh yeah.
Very bad.
Man, that's polyunsaturated fat or
that's
whatever.
So bad.
But well, now you're gonna have the Crisco people. They're out there now. I just heard them pull up. I heard them pull up.
Allegedly, this podcast is always
my mother's fried. Tell you what.
With allegedly.
My mother's fried chicken. Fried chicken, shaken bacon, yellow rice. I'm pretty sure she used Crisco. That's what I learned that later. I learned that later. No, that was not Mom. That was actually the very original Planet Hollywood made Captain Crunch chicken.
I think I remember that.
Yeah. And then I thought, well, if it works in the chicken batter, why don't we replace the breadcrumbs in meatloaf or in a hamburger with Captain Crunch? At least half.
I don't know, honey.
You don't know because you haven't tried it.
I have an open mind.
If you tried it, it'd be like the cream corn at the
that's so
River
good.
House.
River Oak.
Pardon me, steakhouse.
Steakhouse. We had dinner there last night.
Cream corn there.
It's so good, the cream corn.
Slap yo mama. It is so good. That's what they say.
And they have this squash appetizer.
Cowboy crusted squash.
Why would you want that? No, believe me, it's gourmet.
Yeah.
You've got great food there.
And they put it on a.
We didn't have that last night, but it's really good.
No, we had salmon last night, which was actually really good too. But they have this cowboy crusted squash. They put on a bed of. We go to a place in Nashville called Midtown Cafe, and they make a chicken croquette and a crab cake that they put on this. It's kind of white gravy and peas.
Anytime you have creamy peas, it's a good thing.
It's so good.
We always love that.
And it's amazing. And I want them just to make a soup of that at Midtown Cafe. But it's very similar here. Not quite as many peas. I know a lot of people are like, we don't need that many peas. But it's really, really good. Where did we just have great pea soup? Belterra, I think.
No.
Wasn't that green pea soup with ham?
Red on Main.
That's right. Red on Main.
They make a great soup.
Oh, boy. So good. So good.
Can you
but man, what we like soup. It's a time of year for soup.
We love soup.
Not
in August, but it's cold outside.
What did we have the other night at Mad Love? Fish chowder? We had it was good. Anyway, it's a soup time of year. No, that was up the hill. That was at
Harry's.
Harry's has clam chowder. It's really, really good.
So you pretty much know the places we go now. But
Well,
Shipley's,
they've known that anyway.
oh, but what does Shipley's have?
Shipley, oh
They
my
do love.
gosh, they're
And I love it
tenderloin.
too.
They're fried
They do have a
tenderloin.
great fried tenderloin. It's an Indiana
You
thing.
know, and I don't know if it's beef tallow. It might be, but wow,
And at Rivertown Grill,
wow.
Joe
Oh,
makes
Joe.
great soups too.
Mm-hmm.
He makes great soups.
And the salads
The salads
are
are
great.
gigantic.
Salads are
And they are
ginormous.
good. And they've got a lot of protein in them. Yeah, he may even have the best salads. I think
It's hard. I think everybody, because there's a strong farmers market here. I don't know when they stop that, what time of year they stop that, but the produce here is always great. Always great. Very fresh. I made an
I love
omelet.
the food here.
I made an omelet yesterday, right?
Oh, so good.
Yeah, and where did we shop for those? Oh,
Well, that's Kroger.
they were called in.
Yeah.
And the bell pepper and the tomato were like I just picked them. I mean, great. You could hear them.
But the place on Main Street is where, we want to get everything there, but they don't have milk.
They're about
working
to.
on it. They're
They're
working
about
on
to.
it. And
What
I
is
always
that,
forget
friends?
what it's called. Darn it. They have students working there, and they're lovely, and they do the crafts in the back. So it's a huge place. They have crafts in the back. Then they sell produce and
Yep.
meat, and it's all from like local.
It's like 4-H.
Yeah,
Yeah, it's great. It's really terrific.
Did you take 4-H?
Students. I did not. 4-H was not a
I did.
option for me. I took
I did.
driver's ed.
I took, everybody.
Learned how to
took
not
our-
run over cows.
But didn't you go to the School of Driving?
Georgia School of High Performance Driving. I came in first.
So he says. And that's
Prove
how
me
you-
wrong.
and
I double dog dare you.
No internet then. No big deal.
No.
They couldn't prove him wrong.
No, and I looked like I was telling the truth, but I was acting.
And you had PBR.
Pabst Blue Ribbon. Pabst. P-A-B. How do you spell Pabst? There's a P-A-B.
I know how, because it was a crossword
S-T?
puzzle clue. P-A-B-S-T.
Pabst.
It was an answer
Weird
to,
spelling.
and it's so fun how you come up with the answers to the New York Times crossword
It's
puzzle.
elimination, right?
Pretty much.
Or addition.
But I had fun this morning because I had like 4 and a par 3. And that's a bogey.
Something we're no strangers
We
to.
get a lot of those. And double
With luck.
bogeys.
And the occasional dreaded triple.
But
Yeah.
John got a bunch of pars when we played golf recently.
I
didn't
played
get
better and worse than I
any.
have.
I didn't get any. But I had
You
fun.
almost did. No, no,
I
no.
almost did. But I did.
No. That one you shot, the chance shot you did
Well, I had a great
out
fun.
of the sand.
Like,
No,
no, it wasn't out.
it wasn't.
But it was long.
You had been in the sand.
Yes.
So it's a par 3. She hits the ball with, I think, your Rogue 5 rescue, I think. So it lands in the sand trap on the left of the green. So 1, 2, she
And I
hits
got
it,
it out with a
and she got it out, boink, but
With a
just
9.
right into what's still called the fringe. So there's the green, and then there's the fringe, and then there's the heavy fringe, or I don't know, the rough, whatever it is.
It's still a little rough.
But it's still a little rough. Takes out her Christmas putter, and it's probably 20 feet. It's a good long way, right? And she's in the tall grass, and she hits it for her third shot. Boink. Right in. And then, of course, I got to take a call. She goes away.
And we'll call that the chance shot.
We call
Because
it the
when you're
chance.
in Vegas.
No, it was Santa Clarita.
That's right.
At his friend's home course there off Lyons
right.
Avenue.
So I was like, I have a meeting. I don't know what my meeting was. What?
You had a call. So you had time for one more putt, and somebody was going to call you.
Anyway, but I'm like, okay, one more putt and I got to go. And I'm like, and it goes way long. I mean,
It was a long
It was
shot.
a beautiful putt. And these guys are gamblers, and they were betting on all these putts or whatever.
I don't
and
know if
lost
they were. I think it might be. You think they
You
were?
don't think so?
I don't know. Because they were happy that you won that shot, kind of. I don't know.
You know what? Maybe that was.
But whatever it was, they weren't betting she was going to make this putt.
No, I think I'm wrong. I think I did a putt like that in Vegas, and I'll remember it. That was Vegas, sorry. And that was with the South Point people, remember?
Oh, yeah. Oh, that's right.
And I made another long putt. It does happen here and there. And they were like, oh, no, because they lost thousands of dollars because they thought
Somehow,
the girl wasn't going to be able to make anything. And I made that putt. they lost a lot of, or somebody made money. It wasn't
I don't
us.
understand how any of that stuff works, but I don't play golf well enough to know. But I think if I started to bet a little bit, if I had $1 out there, I would play more careful. You know,
Well,
I think when you have a little something on the line,
yeah, but
it
then
doesn't have to be much. I
you
mean,
might get frustrated more too. I don't know. But for me,
not if I win more.
well, true. The way I play golf is every hole is a new game. That way, if I do great, yay, and if I don't, I'm moving on. Moving on up,
Yeah.
moving on
Yeah,
up.
me, I just want to get better. But I've had some really good shots.
I thought you did great the last couple of days. I mean, we
Yeah,
played
but the
Bill Terry
overall score,
twice.
golf is such an interesting, weird game because you can play better than ever and score worse than ever. You know, you can have some great, amazing shots with. I had a wonderful shot with a 3-wood, did exactly what I wanted. A wonderful
had
shot.
some great
That was
shots.
it.
Those shots are spectacular. The good ones.
Yeah, but the ones that are bad are just as
But that's golf.
they're just as bad as the ones that are good. It's
That's
weird.
golf. You said you wanted to kill Tom Welling's cat because
I did. Sorry, Tom.
because
I told him
Tom
that that's what I
Welling,
said.
he's Superman, Clark Kent of Smallville, and he said, "I went." When
He's the one who
doing
introduced
that,
me to golf.
he'll throw a club and go, "I'm going to kill Tom Welling's cat." I'm like, "What?"
I don't
Now
mean it. I don't
But he
mean
said
it.
it.
Kitty, kitty, kitty. But I think that's pretty funny, yeah, because he's the one that got me started in golf. Then I say there's only two regrets I have in my entire life. They're both around golf. One is that I didn't start playing golf earlier, and the second is that I ever started playing golf at all.
That you didn't meet me at 30.
I was talking.
I'm just saying. Maybe you regret that a little. Then we'd be able to play golf.
If I met you at 30, I would have met you when I was doing Grand Hotel.
Okay. Anyway.
Yeah.
We're having a ball. And we have had such a great time together. We've had a great year. And now it's a new year. And let me tell you something exciting about it. So, John was born in the year of the
rat.
I was born in the year of the horse. Everyone loves a horse. Nobody likes the rat. Just say. But it gets better. So not only was I born in the year of the horse, I was born in the year of the fire horse. And that is very rare. So next year, or this year, when you see this, it is the first day of, I'm sorry. The Chinese New Year starts on a different day. I don't know which one.
Don't ask me. I've never done a crossword.
Okay, so anyway, the Chinese New Year starts on a different day. I don't remember which one. But this year is the fire horse.
The fire horse. So look out.
It's going to be a very exciting year for us.
Very excitable. Very excitable.
Just ask the Chinese.
Of which there are quite a number to ask, and they'll tell you it'll be great.
No, but the fire horse is cool though. I think it's cool. But 2026 is year of the fire horse.
We need it. The fire horse is going to be great.
It's going to be.
So we've been watching the news. We've been watching what did he say he was? No, he's not even. No, the other Tim Walz is taking away the thunder of the new mayor of New York by proving to be one of the largest alleged hypocrites in maybe the history of politics.
I just think at the beginning or the end we have to put everything is allegedly. No, we have to say it again.
That's right. We should say we don't necessarily agree with the opinions we have on this show. No, allegedly.
If you just put allegedly, you're covered.
This is allegedly Drinks with Dee Dee and John. But I watched some of this, the young man. Shirley, you jest. Shirley.
Nick Shirley?
Tell me what...
the reporter...
What actor... What actor...
What, baby?
What famous character in literature was played by someone whose last name was Shirley?
Don't call me Shirley?
No.
An airplane?
I believe his name is Alfred. Alfred. I think his name is Alfred Shirley. He was...
Well, I would love to know so I can use it for the crossword puzzle It's a whole thing now with us.
He was Watson. Watson in Sherlock Holmes.
Oh, really?
Alfred Shirley,
I
the
love
lead,
Watson.
and the radio show. No, Mr. Holmes, I'm not sure that.
We're doing lots.
That's how they talk. I don't know why.
We're doing lots of toast today because it's Happy New Year.
Happy New Year! I love you.
I love you.
I like this champagne.
It is good. I like Boo better, but this is good.
I like Boo better. But anyway, take a sip. It's bad luck to be superstitious.
I did. You know I'm going to.
So it's much work for me, the way I was raised. If you are far removed, if you are blaming people in your city for stealing cars, and you are pointing your finger at people for stealing cars, and you're going to get to the bottom of it. And this is now, if you've never stolen a car in your life and you're this guy, I think that's okay. But if you are in the process of stealing cars while you're going like this to people who are stealing cars, that makes you a hypocrite. So what Tim Walz allegedly in his beautiful state, and it is a beautiful state except for his leadership.
Minnesota is beautiful. We've not been there yet for the tour, but we're going. But it is a gorgeous state. But what the heck up there with the Somali?
I spent a winter or two with my buddy with Jack Skaggs and his lovely bride Jane in Minnesota.
Jack and
Minnesota, Jane. Jack and Jane. Yep. And but it was winter. It was cold. But it's a beautiful state. As many of our gorgeous states are, it's largely agriculture.
I think it's the land of 10,000 lakes.
Is that what that is?
I'm not sure. I think so.
But what happened is this young man, not Watson from Sherlock Holmes, but Shirley, who is the investigative reporter's son, right? And I think that was his dad. I'm not sure who. Anyway, he went to some of these daycares.
And they aren't daycares.
Because he had information that they had gotten millions of dollars from the state because they're legitimate daycares. And there were two in this one video I saw. There were two in the same hallway of this one building. No cars in the parking lot, except a couple of BMWs or something. Which is, but he came in and there was this one. There was supposed to be 102 children. And they just said, where are the children?
Nothing.
There were no children.
It's all set up.
And of course, the people inside barely spoke English because it's a scam. There are no children. There is no puppy in the van. There are no children in the daycare center. And yet, all of this money is being funded. I think we used to call it laundered through these multiple daycare centers.
Really big time fraud.
Yeah, and here's where the real trick is. If, as Governor Tim Walz was aware of this going on and did nothing about it, that's one kind of no-no. But if he profited from it, this is allegedly, if he profited from these daycare centers that had no children,
of course he
then America's, what did he say he was? America's scoutmaster. He ran out and bought a plaid shirt from LL Bean and presented. He's a coach. By God, he's a coach. Well, I'm a better coach for calling what? Oh, rawr.
I forgot the name of that guy, but that's how bad he was. We can't.
That guy.
Can't even remember his name. And I think he was VP Canada. Oh no, he's running for president. That's right.
Robert, the sheriff is.
I don't know who's worse, him or Tim Walz. But it's pretty.
Well, you can't really get worse than Tim Walz because he calls people out on things that he is doing, and we are now. It is being proven. I think the DOJ is now, because of this young man's balls, quite frankly, to go in and ask these, which shouldn't be very tough questions. You're a car dealer. Where are the cars?
Where are the kids?
Where are the kids?
There aren't any.
There are no kids. It's your daycare center.
Yeah, so that's a scam.
Oh, there's another song. It's a shame. It's a sham.
Oh,
it's a shame. It's a sham. Can't complain. It's a scam.
Shazam.
Shazam. Gomer Pyle.
Alliteration and it's worse.
But when people and this seems to be the pattern. I think we're going to find it with Chuck Schumer. I think we already have. We're going to find it with Pelosi, and her husband, who are the two single greatest investment minds the world has ever known. Because they've outperformed the S&P 500 by 14,000%.
They're all in California because it's a.
Oh, and Gavin Newsom, he's going down.
Because they're all Democrats. It's horrible.
They're not going down because they're Democrats, but they're going down because they're greedy Democrats. They are dishonest. You can't point a finger at somebody for doing something in public that you are secretly doing in private. You can't do that.
Well,
this is kindergarten.
The train had never happened, and they refinanced like 4 times or something. I mean, it's basically.
Oh, the train, the fast train from Sacramento to.
It's the last train to Clarksville.
little monkeys jumped in there.
It's the last train.
But yeah, they keep. I don't know if it's that they've gotten away with it for so long that they honestly don't think. I think they honestly don't think there's something wrong with it. Because you remember back in 2020, there was nobody ever said on the Democrat side that there wasn't fraud involved in the 2020 election. Nobody ever did. They all said, well, yes, some fraud was uncovered, but it's not enough to make a difference. Well, my question is, how much fraud is too much fraud in your household?
1 vote.
How much lying, if you have a family, you have a household, how much lying in your family, your household, is okay?
And
how much is agreeable?
Honey, don't forget Pacific Palisades. Money
still
grab,
sitting there.
Grab,
still sitting there.
Train nowhere. Money grab.
We called it a money grab, land grab. Just the other day, we saw something.
I don't know, but a lot of people are getting it now. But we did call it early. We did.
Well, you did. You called that.
Well, absolutely. I thought, and this ain't right. But California's not right. All the gold in California.
So explain what that actually means. So a land grab. They got all these people in Pacific Palisades and a couple of other areas, Altadena, other places in LA, who all live there, who have mortgages, who pay insurance, and then when the fires come, there's not enough water to put the fires out. So when the fires are done and the houses are gone, the mortgage remains. Okay, so now,
and they have nowhere to live.
So now, that's right. So they have nowhere to live, and they're in California. And if they've been in their house for 40 years or 30 years or even 20 years, you can't stay overnight in some place in Los Angeles for less than $200 a night. You just can't do it. You can't do it. Those little motels on Olive Avenue are $200 a night. So what are you supposed to do?
And that's Burbank.
Somebody who is looking after you, your governor, should make it possible for you to survive while your land is being cleaned and while your home is being rebuilt because you pay insurance. But Gavin Newsom's California will not allow people to have a permit to build. They still won't allow them. This happened, it'll be a year. In about 2 weeks, it's going to be a year since that happened, right? It was January of 2025. So these people are absolutely screwed. They're kind of like the people in It's a Wonderful Life. Remember when there was, it has all the classic signs of a run on the bank. So George Bailey ran in and people said, I want my money. I want my $275. And he said, your money's not here. Your money is in all these other people. So they all wanted their money back. But Potter. Sorry, Mrs. Potts. I'm sorry. I didn't mean to insult the teacup. I apologize. Potter let it be known that he would buy all of their property at 50 cents on the dollar. So that meant these people were they were scared into thinking they were going to get nothing. They were just scared. They didn't need their money. Like, remember that one great gal? She said, well, would $2 be, or no, it's like $17.50.
Yeah, right.
So these people were in a panic that was manipulated, and they were about to fall, and some of them did. They fell for a scam where, look, you may not get anything on the dollar, but I'll give you 50 cents on the dollar right now. That's what Potter did. That's what's happening, we believe, in all of the areas, and I'll say it, all of the areas that burned down in January, February, and March of 2025 in and around Los Angeles. So I'm not saying that Gavin Newsom set things on fire. No, I'm saying that Gavin Newsom and the gang, they are trained to recognize a personal financial opportunity when they see it. And that's not supposed to be the training of a public servant. Should be, I see an opportunity for me to do something for my constituency that they weren't expecting. I'm going to underpromise and overperform rather than the other way around.
Around the world, around the world, around the world, around the world.
Do you have anything to say on that matter? You've seen that happen in the past.
Yeah, but it's New Year's Day.
So what? We
I know, but that guy, we know Newsom's terrible. And that's not allegedly. And yeah, I mean, people cannot laugh. Most people, they have to work really hard to make their monthly payments and to be out of your home for a year. You know, we saw this a little bit on a smaller scale in Hazard, Kentucky, you know, because they had the flooding.
Mm-hmm.
People were put up in trailers and had generators or whatever. But at least there, they did take care of their own. We have Senator Smith there. You've got Hal Rogers. You've got really good politicians there. They care about their people. And
they're public servants, and they act like public servants.
And isn't Brandon Smith wonderful?
Yeah.
I mean, Hal Rogers, I've not met him, but he is like a legend there. But they take care of their own. Like if they flood out, they're going to figure it out, right? Not there. You know, so it's a battle of attrition in California. Who's going to wait it out? The longer it goes, the people with the less money, they suffer and they lose usually. So that's what that's all about.
Yeah, and Pacific Palisades, a lot of people have this feeling that this is like Beverly Hills and Brentwood, but it is. There's some parts of it that are very, very nice, but it's the place where a lot of people, if people are in their 80s who live there, they bought that house when Mannix was was first on television. They bought, yeah. So these people have a piece of property that maybe they just now paid for, and this happens, or they have a piece of property they've been paying for 32 years. They've got one more year.
Yep.
And now, the bank can take that property.
Yeah.
If you miss your last payment of 33 years, you missed your last payment, the bank will take it. That is not your house. You are not a homeowner. You are a renter until you have that deed in your hand or in your safe. Remember that. So these folks are taking, I believe, the government of California is taking advantage of this disaster
crisis
that came upon its constituency. Like I said, it's how they're trained. Oh, what's in it for me? You don't want that person. You don't want a what's in it for me person pretending to be out there batting for you. You don't want that. You want somebody that's proven to be batting for you, to be batting for you. Somebody that gives you, maybe a little more than you expected, or gives you a little less apologetically. They don't, as my dad would say, pardon me, they don't piss on your hat and tell you it's raining.
Ew.
That's what Gavin Newsom and the crowd out there does. They have the audacity to put up pictures and in their campaign for a 2028 run, pictures of Gavin Newsom looking like Superman saying, Gavin Newsom can do for your country what he did for the great state of California.
Oh,
really?
No, thank you, dude.
Don't be dumb enough. Don't be naive enough. Don't be too busy to check out Gavin Newsom's track record in California. Please do that. Make up your own mind, obviously, but please do that. Because if you just see that, you might think, oh, well, Gavin Newsom is a great governor. So is Tim Walz. Boy, he's really looking out for me. No, do some research, figure out where the vermin are, and I'll give you two clues. One vermin's last name is Waltz, another vermin's last name is Harris, and another vermin's last name is Newsom.
And how goofy for Kamala to be like, oh, I might run again.
The most
Really?
qualified person ever to run for president.
Qualified for nothing.
Word salad. I got a great song called Word Salad. I'm going to put on the new album.
Really, baby?
Mm-hmm.
So, my beautiful husband is so talented, and we're going to have this amazing year. We are halfway through the stage, and we're going to have to hustle to make the other half because John, do the hustle. Do the
I
hustle.
wonder if you'd know that. Okay, sorry.
Do. Of course. I'm a disco ball. Hello. Remember hey, mister, what is your pet name for me?
Disco ball. Well, crazy dame at the end of the bar.
So
Crazy disco ball at the end of the bar.
So how am I not going to know the hustle? That's a great song.
I don't know.
So John is very, very, very talented, and we have a huge year coming up. We are so double, triple booked. I mean, we're going to make it all work, but let me tell you something. This guy.
But not in January.
Oh, yeah, at the middle of January.
Oh, the middle of January, yeah.
But the next couple of weeks or week and a half, we're like going to hang, and we're going to watch.
Going to practice my guitar.
And John plays guitar.
Going to watch
every
the
day.
rest of Landman.
Landman, well, that's an interesting
You finally
show,
started getting hooked on Landman.
I didn't like it to begin with. I'm like, this is just gratuitous, just ugh.
No, some people need to kill it.
But when we started watching again, I thought it was good.
Well, it's when that lawyer came in.
Oh yeah, I love her.
Ooh.
Woo.
Don't mess with this woman.
She's great.
She's great. She had a great line I'm going to use. This is not a negotiation. It's a surrender. God, I love that. I think that was fantastic. Let's see. What else has been going on in the world? Oh,
what's going on?
Mom Dummy.
What's going on? Oh, yeah. So here's the thing. Actually, Mondami
Hey, darling. Somebody yelled.
We have 10 minutes left, just so you know.
Hey, darling.
Because you know what? You're a perfect 10. Well, you are.
Yeah. Don't you pull my buttons. I'm making sure. Oh, I don't want to hit those.
They're snapped.
He goes to unsnap my shirt, and I'm like Buzz Lightyear when Woody is hitting that button. He's cut that out. Cut that out. Woody! He fled the country. We won't go there.
Well, speaking of that,
but Mom Domney, it is
getting sworn in the freaking subway.
In a subway, in a place.
I'm of the people, but I'm like, you're underground, dude. I mean, it's like, oh, well, we're all the same in the subway. No, we're not.
Well, yeah, he's trying to.
Some jerks will, light people on fire there and throw them on the subway tracks. It is not good. So, personally, I think it's appropriate that he goes to the subway underneath.
Well, and he's going to this, apparently it hadn't been open since the end of World War II, this particular, and it's beautiful. I saw a picture. It's gorgeous, and it's kind of like the catacombs of New York. There are catacombs in New York. It's where a lot of those little alligator babies from in the 60s, I'd be very careful if I were you down there, because they used to buy these little alligators south of the border and bring them home, and then they'd flush them down the toilet. They'd wind up down there. So at least that's what I heard. But, my parents somehow walked to and from school uphill both ways. I'm not sure. In the snow in July. Somehow
without any shoes on.
Yeah, that's right. They couldn't afford them shoes because the children in Ethiopia need to eat that cereal.
Mm-hmm.
That's why I was a heavy child.
In Somalia, they need millions and millions of dollars for no reason.
When there are no kids in the daycare. But this thing happening, I'm kind of on the fence about it. It makes sense because it's a real Beatles way to come in, because it's kind of like the underground where the Beatles played in oh gosh, where were we just?
Liverpool. In
Liverpool, yeah, in that great cave area. So I understand the cool factor of it.
It's so not cool.
But well, he's trying to make it cool. But what the other thing that he's done is he's made it so that he can be protected. He's down in a place that has an entrance and an exit. So he's in a place where I'm sure people will go through the airport security and wanding and all that kind of stuff. So he's going to claim that and this scares me, that he's safe. You know, everything is safe around me. But look at this terrible disaster. And God, I pray there's no disaster in New York. There's nobody does anything stupid in New York. But it seems like people do stupid things every day. But it does seem to me like he has sequestered himself off in a safe place no matter what happens.
It's just going to be a disaster. I'm sorry, but we just have to brace.
Well, no, I'm not applauding him. I'm just saying.
And I disagree with you, and I rarely do. But on this one, I think it's horrible.
I can think it's horrible. He's protecting himself.
Well, I think, well, okay, but
he's in a bomb shelter, basically.
Right.
Hello. That's not hard to figure out.
But he deserves to be with the rats. That's where the rats live.
Well,
well, here's the thing.
I think what?
Last year, we were in New York. John was doing this amazing play, The Perfect Crime, starring in it as like the help me out.
Asher.
Asher.
Suave. I don't remember what he called me. Something appropriate.
Anyway. Swashbuckler. Yeah.
Swashbuckling detective.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's what the star of the show would call John. And it was totally true. He's such a amazing actor. And there were only 4 people in the show. And he killed it. He was so great. So anyway, that for New Year's Eve, we went on the roof of the theater. Yep. And the ball was right there. If we had, I swear, if we had a golf ball and we had the driver, we would hit the damn ball.
Just before going to jail.
That would be bad. I'm just saying, it was so lively and wonderful. And
4 minutes and 9 seconds.
Last year. But this year, you've got the mayor being sworn in the freaking subway underground. I'm sorry, but I think it's very silo of him.
It's very silo of him. And also he's got, who did he just name? Not as, is it?
Oh, gosh, I can't even.
Somebody who has never...
been a firefighter. But
the head of the New York Fire Department.
But has never been a firefighter.
But they promise they'll figure it out.
And I don't know if it's a man or a woman. That part is less.
It's a transgender person, but the fact... And, they'll say, Republicans are transphobic. No, this is somebody in charge of the fire department that is not a firefighter.
Brownstone's on fire. I'd like to have someone who has a little freaking experience.
Well, and if somebody's planning protocol in the future, I'd like for them to have it based on something.
Right. I mean, you didn't live in New York City ever, but I did for a long time.
I saw Towering Inferno. It's hard to put those things out.
And I'm like, gee, I would love for like the head of the fire department to have put out a fire in their life. Just a thought. I don't know.
But Mom Domney, this is a tell in the poker business. They say this is a tell. He thinks this is perfectly fine. So he is putting DEI higher. He's putting alleged protocol. He's putting political correct, nonsensical bullshit ahead of his constituency already.
It's bad. I think it's going to be a total snake.
You go find Red. You're going to have somebody be the head of the fire department in New York and Manhattan.
Oh, I know.
Go find Red Adair, John Wayne movie, called The Hellfighters. Find that person's grandson.
Snake Plissken.
I thought you were dead.
From New York.
Thought you were dead.
But my point was, we had a lovely, lovely New Year's last year. My gosh, we had a great time.
We did.
We did a lovely show about a month ago, and thank goodness. And we said, I think this is going to be our last time in New York for a long time. Until this Joker gets out, we don't want to go to New York. I don't want to go to New York.
Maybe there'll be a recall. I mean, we'll see. I think the damage is going to start pretty quickly. I don't think anybody's going to have to try to prove that this was a mistake. No. I think it's a self-proving mistake.
I feel sorry for our friends.
I think we got like a month. Yeah,
I feel sorry for our friends in New York. I worry about them. We've got a lot of friends in New York, and in New York City, because it's not just New York, it's a city. But John would never go there. Even when John was doing Grand Hotel, he wouldn't be in the city. He was like outside of the city with the.
I was up in Piermont, living right on the Hudson River. It was beautiful. Folks, somehow that's all the time we have.
What do you mean?
We're done.
We is?
58. Oh, we got 1 minute. Hurry. We got to leave it there. That's what they say on Newsmax. We have to leave it there. We do.
All right. Well, Happy New Year. Thank you so much. We love you. Thank you for following us. Thank you for watching the podcast.
Yes, indeed. And may the best days of 2025 for you and yours and us be the worst days of 2026. Love you.
I love you.
Happy
Happy
New Year!
New Year.
Where the wind comes sweeping down the plains. Happy New Year.
And when they say,
Hey, yeah, hey, we're only saying you're doing fine, Oklahoma, Oklahoma. Why are we singing that?
USA, okay, USA, you're okay, USA,